Hi everyone, welcome to your Monday health tip you can use. So before I get to the health tip, I'm actually going to be telling everyone if your kid's health is important, we have a really great workshop coming this Wednesday in my office if you're local to the Markham area. We're calling it Healthy Little Pumpkins. And it's a free workshop for the public, and what we're doing is we're going to be teaching parents and kids that are welcome to the workshop how to have a healthier Halloween. So obviously there's a lot of candies and sugar and there's a lot of bad health problems that go along with all that, so we're going to show you some alternative things you can give out so you're not feeding the problem. And then we're going to be showing you some of the things you can make inside your house, which are kind of sweets but healthy sweets. I'll be showing you a couple of videos of some snacks that I do and how I can kind of quote-unquote trick your kid into eating vegetables and things like that while you're giving them something healthy. And I'm also going to be showing you a little, there's like an old Italian recipe that it would use white sugar, but I have some alternatives and I'll show you how that's had in that workshop as well. I have a special guest, a nutritionist coming as well, so he's going to be talking. And we haven't confirmed yet, but we're trying to get a holistic dentist to come in as well, so we're going to have some guest speakers. It's going to be lots of fun. Once again, it's free, so you can go to the events page on our website and you'll see Healthy Little Pumpkins. Just go on there, click on that, and you can register for the workshop. So, this week's health tip. We're going to be talking about food a little bit, and obviously people are talking about having organic food and trying to eat healthier, that kind of thing. So, but organic foods obviously is a little more expensive. So there's a way you can kind of portion out when you're going to shop to look, so well, there's certain foods that you really should get as organic, and then other ones that you can kind of do without, so that way you can save your money that way. So there's a couple things. When you're going to shop, there's a label on the foods, so something called a PLU, it's called a product lookup code, and there's a number, if you see like the sticker on your fruits or your vegetables, because sometimes they can get mixed up and you're not really sure if that's an organic one or not. So if you see a 3 or a 4 and a number on the label, that means it's conventionally grown fruit or vegetable, meaning they use the standard way that they would make, you know, fertilizing and whatever, they kind of use the chemicals and that kind of stuff. However, if you see the number 8 at the beginning of the number, I want to avoid that like the plague. That means it's a genetically modified fruit or vegetable. And then if you see the number 9, which is the number that we want, 9 at the beginning of the code, that means it's an organically grown fruit or vegetable. So my little statement for it is 8 we hate and 9 is fine. That's how you can kind of remember it if you happen to find a fruit that might be in the wrong basket or something like that. For the most part, the label, you can kind of know that. So one thing you can do, there's an app you can get for your phone. There's a company called the Environmental Working Group, and they have an application or a website. It's called the Dirty Dozen. So what that website does and the application does, you can go into the grocery store and click on it, and it'll show you the 12 foods that you absolutely should be getting organic because they're loaded with pesticides. And then they're going to show you the other ones that you can kind of get away with not being organic. For example, an avocado, it's great, but it's covered, the skin is pretty solid and you don't really need to get that one organic. But if you're eating like a strawberry or a celery, something like that, if you're usually kind of eating the skin of the fruit when you eat it, almost always, like a blueberries, most of those things you're going to need to want to get those organic. But fruits like onions and garlic and certain things that you're just kind of eating what's inside it, you can kind of do away with it. So it's easy when you go shopping, just get that thing, Dirty Dozen, you can look at it and you can decide and make your best choices to save your money, but still get as organic when you need to get it organic. So that's your health tip for the week. So hopefully you enjoy that and that helps you make some decisions when you're going shopping and that kind of thing, and you can use that in your daily life. See you next week.